Let's get to that first quarterfinal, y'all. Yeah. Novi Sad taking the court. Lime green tops, black bottom. Shout out to Nike with the fresh jerseys and shorts. Our founding partner, our global sponsor, Wilson, who provide that specially made 3x3 basketball. And our official timekeeper, Tissot. It's winning time right now. Yeah. And then right on cue, DJ Haywood with the new Drake smash. It's a rolling, not a stopwatch. We don't never stop. Hey. Yeah, I'm turned up, y'all. It's the final day of play. I want to see who elevates their game here in Saskatoon to win this first Masters of 2018. Old Montreal is on the court. They're going to have to come up with some new tricks if they want to beat the top-ranked team in the world. And this squad looks like that. Kyle Desmarais, the exciting young guard, rocket number 4 for this team. They will most certainly have their hands full, but they played pretty well day one, I'd say. Suffered a 2-point defeat to the reigning champs, Zamoon, before edging Ulaanbaatar by 1 and earned them a spot to the quarterfinals. I think the guy to keep an eye on for this old Montreal team is Sebastian Beckett. He's the big man in the middle, getting ready to take a jumper. Rocket number 5 had 10 points. It's a team high. He finished 3rd at the Canada 3x3 Quest recently, so they've got some signature wins. At that Canadian Quest final, 3rd place game, they beat Saskatoon, who we'll see, obviously, here in the quarterfinals. Beat Montreal in the pools phase, and split against Winnipeg. So this is not a team you want to overlook. You certainly can't overlook that man at the top of the key playing D right now. That's Dushan Bullet. One of the focal points of this Novi Sad team. Ranked number 3 in the world right now. The number 1 ranking belongs to the maestro, Dejan Majstorovic, who's got the task of guarding Mr. Beckett, Sebastian. Shot clock violation in the first 12 seconds of the game. In case you're unfamiliar with the 3x3 rules, each game, 10 minutes on the game clock, 12-second shot clocks. Pretty simple. 3 on the court, 1 substitute, no coaches. 7 fouls put you in the penalty. Everything outside the 2-point arc is worth 2. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Hey. So Montreal, nice patience on the passing, but you can't blow those. The bunnies, you got to capitalize. Beckett, wish she can get that one back. Meantime, it's Sub-Zero. Marco Zero back with the squad after a brief hiatus. Helped Novi Sad beat Winnipeg 19-14 before manhandling Princeton yesterday, 21-8 in their final game. Mr. Zero with 8 points. And he's got Novi Sad's first score here on the final day of play. Mitrovic getting beat up by the maestro, who says he's just a shooter. Oh, Beckett, okay. That was an abbreviated version of the Dream Shake. Not quite as majestic, but it counts the same. And Savage passes off target. So to be out of bounds to old Montreal. Representing old Canada. Again, one of 4 Canadian teams in the quarterfinals. Oh, a nice interior pass, and Beckett finishes it off. Mitrovic sets the table for the big man to do some eating. Savage, who just a little long on that shot. But the players, again, they don't have the win to contend with today. Ogundukan with the wedgie. It happens from time to time.
Possession favors Novi Sad. They'll get a first 12 at the ball.
So Mr. Bulletproof rocking the top of the key. He was a player of the day, day one, 12 points. A top 3 scorer. Savage's pass deflected. So to stay with Novi Sad, the 3 you see on the court, these guys go all the way back to childhood. Lehman, Serbia. Bullet, Savage, Zero. They grew up in less than favorable circumstances. The first pro team to get a sponsor. And they've carried the torch in more ways than one in 3x3. And still have that bullseye largely on their back. The #1 team in the world, 2-time World Tour winners. As the maestro kisses it off the window. Mitrovic, nowhere to go. He pulls up, and it trickles down for the score. Bump in the bucket underneath. Mr. Bulletproof. Foul-proof, too. Ain't nothing you can do.
The Sad below have gathered. They'll go to the line, 3-3.
So 3-3 game. First 2 minutes of this one. And Dusan, good at the free throw strike. Beckett, great position on the interior. And this is where the maestro is going to be put to the test.
No basket.
That little jersey mix up. I've been calling Mitrovic Dufort. Mitrovic actually wears number 6 for old Montreal. Dufort, who's checked out of the game right now, rocks number 4. My apologies for that. 5-3. Yeah, right on cue. It's Mitrovic recovering the miss and getting the score, the 29-year-old. Oh, then the two-piece answer. The maestro with some string music. Put Novi Sad up 7-4. Hey, are you following us on social media yet? Have you liked what you saw so far in the tournament? Well, you need to follow us at FIBA 3x3. Top plays, player features, all the little inside info, behind the scenes stuff that you want to see with 3x3. Not to mention some pretty clever commentary by our 3x3 media staff. The one-liners on our Twitter and Instagram accounts, man, I can't even keep up with these people. Julian DeBuff, something my ghostwriter sometimes, I gotta admit. Meantime, it's Beckett getting a bucket. 3-point lead, though, for Novi Sad. We'll see what happens on this possession. There's Dufort, the up fake. Oh, and the baby dunk. That was a hard layup. Oh, look at the passing. Just a little touch pass from Savage back to Dusan, and an easy score. Keeps it a 3-point game. 9-6, 6.5 to play. I had my first plate of boudin the other day here in Saskatoon. Let me tell you something. I would eat that every day. I would gain 30 pounds if I lived here. That's so delicious it should be illegal. Back at some of the highlights in this one so far.
All right, we're ready to go back down here. 9-6. Favor of Novi Sad, 6:30 left.
So coming up after this first quarterfinal, we'll see Saskatoon coming up next against Minnesota 3-ball. That quarterfinal will be followed by Lehman Tesla Voda in Montreal. And our final quarterfinal, Zamoon against Winnipeg. So you see the local favorites up next. 9th-ranked team in the world is Saskatoon. I think they can beat anybody out here. They could be on a crash course with Novi Sad in the semis, depending on what happens here, and obviously in their game as well. But we've seen Novi Sad do this so many times. And I mentioned they two-time World Tour champs. They're going for their 13th World Tour Masters win. I mean, nobody's even close. They ain't even in the same vicinity as this team. And Bullet, I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot. A little bit of a miscommunication with him and the Maestro. But that's just insane when you think about it. The Serbians going for their 13th Masters win. You talk about total domination. Worthy of every bit of the praise. Old Montreal trying to pull off a shocker here. Gundakan with a nice little pass to Dufort. And then a little glass action. Nice rim defense. Oh, and the Maestro called for the foul. And he's thinking he could challenge the call. He's thinking it's out of bounds, but he was actually whistling for the foul. That's 4 fouls apiece. Once again, 7 will put you in the penalty. Dufort stepping back, pass stolen underneath, and the Maestro. Too long on the shot. So Dufort has it tipped away.
Montreal.
So Dufort with it up top. His hidden talent is Mario Kart. Ooh, Gundakan. I see you. Gundakan. We've seen him at the youth categories. He won the FIBA 3x3 World Championships in 2016 and qualified for the 3x3 All-Stars in 2016, representing McGill University. Gundakan's pass. Errant. They didn't get it out anyway, so a shot clock violation. As you know, 12 seconds on the shot clock. It's quick, it's fast, it's in your face, it's 3x3. It's different than anything you've ever seen. And Dushan Bullet with a clear look up top, and he makes it count. Wet business to put Novi Sad up 11-8. That was just craziness on that play. Mitrovic flips it up backwards after losing his balance. Now Gundakan trying to guard Dushan, Mr. Bulletproof. Oh, fires a blank right at the rim. You don't see him miss too many of those.
Jump ball called.
Jump ball called. You know the rules, in case you don't. Always awarded to the defense in the case of a jump ball situation. Tie up. So over to Novi Sad. Out of Serbia. Sub-Zero with the lefty lay-in. 4-point cushion for the #1 team in the world.
All right, we got a TV timeout.
Got a TV timeout.
I'm right here on the right-hand side of the court. And let's
As both teams get a little bit of a breather.
What's your name?
Novi Sad looking to remain unbeaten, coming out of pool play unscathed. Just completely manhandled Princeton in the final action of pool play 21-8, and they picked up where they left off. The Maestro slashing. Dushan shooting.
Thanks very much. 12-8.
Montreal, old Montreal battling.
4 minutes to play here.
It's going to take their best game. Likely to win this one. Hey. Shout out DJ Hayward on the 1s and 2s.
On the pass. That's a 5th against Old Montreal.
Bullet. Oh, nice D.
Big block.
Right at the rim.
Four on the shot clock. Montreal keeps possession.
So Montreal's going to keep possession here. Oh, Dufort off target on the layup. Oh, the pass, Savage. You nasty man, you. Beautiful interior feed to Zero. And then a poor pass. Mitrovic misses Beckett. Novi Sad will look to continue to add to the lead. And the maestro, no. Bullet, waiting for the screen, swings it over. Sub-Zero, a little bit too strong on the two-piece. Now Gundakan. Oh, look at the D there, Sub-Zero. 5-point advantage, about 2.5 to play. First to 21 wins it, which means that Novi Sad need 7 more points. That might be a task with 2.5 minutes to play, but a 6-point cushion. They're feeling pretty good at this point in the game. And another defensive stop, shot clock violation. And Novi Sad digging in defensively. You see the #1 ranked player in the world, Dejan Majstorovic, hands on his knees a little bit. That just speaks to how hard these dudes out here working. Marco Savage, oh, Dushan just lost him like the car keys. Little headsy backdoor, and 15-8 is where it stands right now. Savage. Dushan. And the maestro, Johnny on the spot, 16-8. Gundakan steps back from deep. Nothing. You see not only the ball movement, but the player movement. It's always a pass and a cut, or a pass and a pick from Novi Sad, or a pass and a score, like the one you just saw. Dusan out here dropping dimes.
Inside to Beckett.
Beckett makes it 17-9. Oh, Dusan diming him up again.
18-9 all of a sudden.
Bullet. So you know he can score a little bit too. Again, 12 points from day one.
Against Novi Sad.
And he gives Novi Sad their 19th point. Now, at about the 2.5-minute mark, when they have 14 points, I said it might be a tough task for them to get 20 to 21. Now here we are with 57 seconds left, and they're a possession away from reaching that 21-point mark. Man, they can score on you in a flurry. All right, let's look back at kind of how this thing has went down thus far. With under a minute to play, Dufort rising up, giving us he teased us there. We thought he was going to throw that thing down. That was like when you first learning how to dunk, and you lay it in and grab the rim and try to fool your friends. Nonetheless, one of 9 scores for Old Montreal, as Novi Sad is now pulled within 1 of moving on. Mitrovic doubling up. Makes it 20-11, but this was pretty much over.
The game sold Montreal. Another side, one bucket away from putting this thing to bed.
#1 player in the world gets one more score to put Novi Sad in a very familiar position. The semifinals.